te dé 100. Yo soy el counter del game, hombre.
Muy lejano los chicos de ALFII Norte. Ingresa con nosotros en la jungla. Best player. En el medio. Cold War. De Romer tenemos al siempre listo Shark. En el oro al preciso decía. Y en experiencia, Nahtzz. Hello, my guys. Hello. Hello. You have to stand next to me, guys. Shark, your team. Good. Ahora sí, chicos. Vienen sus contrincantes. Pongan cara de juego porque entran los chicos de Entity 7. Ingresando en la jungla, Hayo Bush en el medio, Shin. Romer Bagin, lo aman y lo conocen en el oro, Doom. Y de experiencia, Akashi. Un grito para ellos. Y ahora, chicos, yo no quería una presentación tradicional. Reportera y mi reportera favorita, Mapa. Caster, modelo y todo lo que tú sueñes, bebé.
Rose, buenas chicos, bienvenidos a todos los que están llegando el día de hoy.
Shark is gonna be me and you, ¿ok?
Hazte caso que sería tu contrincante de la ROAM.
Y que en Sul fue su velorio y hoy hacemos los entiros de la serie para siempre acá.
¡Ojo! ¡Cuidado que son fuertes declaraciones! A ver, porque estoy segura que Shark también puede tener un picante por ahí en la boca.
What you have to say, ¿qué tienes que decir?
First of all, thank you everyone for coming and good luck in your wildcard slot.
Bienvenidos todos, gracias por venir y buena suerte en el wildcard. Así les ha dicho.
Así tal cual.
Así les ha dicho. A ver la réplica.
Algo.
No sé, le vi molesto a Vaguina.
¿Estás contento con la respuesta o hay algo más que agregar, Baguín?
No, tranquilo.
Tranquilo. O sea, ¿seguro de que vas a ganar?
Sí, seguro.
¿Cuánto por ahí? ¿A cuánto? ¿Un 4-0 quizás? ¿4-3? ¿Más apretado? ¿Cómo le pones?
Está todo bien, estamos seguros que van a ganar y que sea una buena partida ya está.
Your answer to this.
What did he say?
Oh, you even listen. Ni siquiera te escuchó. Ni le importó. Dice, ¿qué dijiste? ¿Qué fue?
After you
completely you completely outranged the Valier. Like, yes, in late game, maybe, but early game aggression. Level 4 as well soon. Vigeen, not quite there yet. And Shark still sitting at level 2.
Yeah, just hit level 3 right now. And another important thing to kind of point out here, Trex, is the fact that he's running Vengeance on this Freya. But Steed.
Oh, Steed comes out. Shark brought very low. Taken out. Akashi able to get first blood as Nahtzz jumps in. Best player able to take the turtle, though. Nahtzz trying to get away. Feathered airstrike comes down. Big damage on Akashi. Behind on Bush is locked on to Cold World. And now a little more damage on Nahtzz. Nahtzz finally falls. Vigeen able to get the kill. Best player able to find hide on Bush, though. Looking for more. Trying to find another target. It's a double kill. Make it a triple. Best player with the Maniac. Only 3 minutes in. Best player getting a little bit of poke off. They're going to go for this camp here. Vigeen getting pushed back. They're going to get a stun. Feathered airstrike comes down, gets a quick shot onto Doom. Vigeen taking a shot to his face as well. Best player gets to re-engage onto Shin. Looking for the poke. Zia takes a tower. Best player in a bad spot, though. Caught between multiple members. Shark not there to help out. It's a shutdown for Hide on Bush. A nice bit of gold into his pocket. Now Shark trying to get away, but the damage just way too much. He's taking out Doom.
So they're doing everything that they can to get this third one and find advantage to go to the first floor.
Ooh, Shark gets the grab, pulls him back, in comes in, getting some nice damage as well. Hide on Bush still able to get the turtle. Shark goes down. More damage. Nahtzz trying to get away, but he falls. Hide on Bush is a double kill. The appraised trap drops, but it's still not enough. A triple kill over to Hide on Bush. 3 members down on the side of Alpha 7 North. Entity 7 now moving on to the mid side of Zia. In Cold World, the Feathered airstrike comes down, just trying to fend.
You can see Zia already making his way, and this should be a clear goal signal for Entity 7. But there's the fight that's breaking out.
Mon's Force does come down. Mid lane going to be pushing in. Cold World drops down the Feathered airstrike. His best player clears the wave. Nahtzz with the Valkyries instead onto 3 members. Gets frozen up though by the golden hour. In the mid side, Begin gets caught up. A nice shifting skies, but wait a second, they're all pulled back. Shark makes a play on the Doom. Zia takes out Begin. Shark taking out behind on Bush. He's trying to pick up the pieces as Nahtzz falls. Triple kill for Hydon. Now best player all alone. Tables have turned. The world trying to help out, but 3 members close in on the Alpha 7 North. Just when they thought they had an enemy, pull it back into their hands. A feathered airstrike drops down onto Hydon Bush. A lot of damage. One more shot connecting. Cold World gets the shutdown.
Run away with tail stuck between his legs, but now the Lord again, half 18,000 HP. Seems like Alpha 7 are gonna pick this one up.
Hydon Bush still not up right now. A big freeze does come in. Begin taking a lot of damage. Shield is up. Can best player security gets knocked up. He's able to get it down to the boss side. Akashi able to grab Nahtzz. Looking for more targets. Best player taking a lot of damage. They're all falling down. It's cold. Game 1 taking its time right now. Nahtzz, even with him being at 0-4-5, he's doing a good job at controlling these off lanes. But if Alpha 7 wants to win this, we're going to need to see a little bit something more. A lot of damage going to land on the Shark here. Brings him low, and Doom gets the kill. Shark down with a 35-second death counter. Cold World's going to be next. 2 members down. Lord is up. Alpha 7 going to have some trouble here. But look at the bot side. Zia making his way to the tower. Going to look for an inhibitor here. That is huge. Is he going to go for the steal? Best player looking to try to delay him. Nahtzz there as well. Don't know if he's going to be able to make a full push in as Akashi makes his way back, but still it's huge. Nahtzz now just trying to get away. Can he do it? Caught him between 4 members. No, finally taken out. The damage from Doom is just too much. Inhibitor drops, but Alpha 7's left with nothing but best player in Zia.
Yeah, and I think but the job is done right. They lose that inhibitor. They're able to alleviate some sort of pressure coming out from the side from the long lane. But oh my god, best player's just taking too much damage at this point. Look at Doom. He is unstoppable.
They're trying to delay as much as possible. Shark there in between multiple members as well. Lord will go to hide on Bush. Shark able to maybe just get away along with
credit to his credit. If he wasn't able, if he didn't do that, then Entity 7 would have jumped on top of him.
The strike comes down once again. Being able to get the golden hour onto 3 members, but ND7 does not follow up. Oh, wait a second. Nahtzz going way too deep. Is this the play to make, or is it a mistake? They respond quickly, taking out Nahtzz. Best player in a little bit of trouble. Shark looking for the fatal links, able to walk on hide on Bush, but he just brings it back to Cold World, and now Cold World goes down. The Crazy Wrap connects to nothing. It connects to air. Bazia looking to find a new target, finds one, but falls for his misgivings. It's nothing but best player against 4, and a wave is crashing down the bot side. Entity 7 looking to try to close this out. One mistake can throw Alpha 7 off of game 1, and that might just be what happens here as Entity 7 close the distance. A big crash on a best player. He falls. They're onto the base. Entity 7 take game number 1.
Muy eso.
Yeah, but enough of that. We got
So women.
Stuff, bro. I'll probably go as Alucard because it's easy. You just gotta put a suit on. But take a look. Is that supposed to be a Nana? Yeah, that's a Nana, isn't it?
That's Nana.
Hey, you throw Molina a duck.
What? Who got that? I need that. Is that a giveaway?
That's cool, a Nana.
That would be cute. I want him.
I would have done Slumber Party Nana myself, but hey.
I swear, that's a great skin. Slumber Party Nana.
Shout out to Ritz.
Elite.
First time I ever met her, she was Slumber Party Nana in the middle of Vegas.
Well, hot. As in,
look at that trophy,
burning out there.
Un aplauso para esta Nana. Siguiente cosplay.
Nana.
Look at that trophy, though. The trophy is crazy, right? MPL's got their own trophy, but MCT's got its own trophy. As you'll imagine, right? You get the blue one, we get the green, ladies and gentlemen.
That goes hard. Hold on.
I like
the Ruby.
You know me. I'm a Ruby fan. You guys know that. I'm a Ruby fan. Oh no, she dropped her hat.
Nah, best cosplay so far, Kirara, bro.
Así es.
That's the new hero.
Yeah,
I mean,
Después de que ustedes voten ya vamos a tener el premio listo.
I don't know the hero. The cosplay is fire.
Nuestro siguiente personaje creo que es un
Did you read that?
lo veo.
Oh.
I don't know if we should say it, but I don't want to. But hey, guys, you gotta appreciate the cosplay that these participants are putting in, right? Let's not forget, there's actually a prize up for grabs for them. It's 250. Is it 250 or $200 US? The winner gets 250 or $200 US. I'm not sure about that. Layla, can you confirm, please?
yes, it would be $250 US for the. I think they also get something else on first place.
Yeah.
Wait,
so for first place,
that's Cecilia?
Oh, that's Sicilian?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Luno.
Luna.
Lunox.
I like it
Cosplay is
too.
pretty
Very
cool.
pretty.
I like the wings.
Is that the Zodiac one?
That's the Zodiac one.
right?
No. Yeah, I think so.
No?
Yeah, I think so. I think it is.
Vamos a seguir.
Lunox. They gotta say the dialogues too. All right, how about this? Then
I'm vibing with
we
the
go
Ruby.
one by one.
Con amor.
Yeah.
I'm saying Ruby because I see a lot of legs. I like
I'm
it.
vibing with the Ruby. I'm vibing with the Ruby. We're vibing for the same reason.
Creo que me equivoqué, dicen por ahí. Grítenme, ¿quién es?
I want Ruby to win. Definitely, I would say Ruby. I would if I have a vote. Oh, Angela!
Hey, someone said
Para
Sanrio.
todos. A ver, Ángela, demuestra cómo
Papi,
yo
papi,
quiero
pum.
hacer. Y te vas con tu dúo. ¿A cuánto les ha pasado? ¿A cuánto les ha abandonado su
Very cute.
Ángela? A ver, todo el mundo en el escenario.
Cute.
Qué
I still have to say that.
hermosa. ¿Tú sí me vas a curar?
Even though
¿Tú sí me vas a dar tu campo
I
de
love
fuerza?
Angela,
Dice después.
but the
Y
Ruby
por
skin.
último tenemos nuestro último concursante.
I think Lunox
A ver, gente, ayúdenme,
cosplay is
por
pretty hard to
favor,
pull
para
off
que
there.
puedan
Not gonna lie.
participar.
Is this Moskov? Where's Zia? Why is Zia dressing up to Moskov? He didn't get to play Moskov, so he wanted to become Moskov himself.
Oh, it's got smoke. That thing goes pretty hard. Come on. He did it. He did it. He ate.
Definitely a lot of
Yeah, we don't know what was cooking, but he ate.
En la parte de atrás también.
Something's cooking in that spear.
Aprecien todos los detalles, por favor, gente, porque hacer un cosplay así
Yeah,
no es
chicken
sencillo.
nuggets.
Y ninguno de los cosplays que están acá es fácil, así que por favor, cada uno de
Pollo
ustedes tiene
nuggeto.
que ver, apreciar los detalles y votar por su favorito.
Yo necesito acercarme. No.
He's committing. He's
I
committing.
am vengeance incarnate.
Vexana, juro que lo salvaré. Okay.
A ver, por
This is the red eyes too.
¡Aramis!
What?
Wait, for the win?
Theramis.
For the win?
Or is that like a runner-up?
He got the dry
I
ice.
mean,
He's got a
he's-
smoking wand, bro.
Dale cheque, eso lo vas a sostener por ahora tu medalla.
To be honest, yeah, that's a fabulous
Me and
cosplay.
Layla.
Me too.
We weren't talking about you.
What the meta has to offer right now, Trax.
Yeah. Does go to the side of Entity 7 in the mid side. Entity 7 now pushing in, looking to steal a camp from the side of Alpha 7 North, and down goes Cold World. First blood over to Shin right now to do, but it's already not really showing up for them. They're down a kill. They don't have control of this Lord right now. Best player gonna make his way in. A lot of damage onto Begin, but he's able to flicker back. Best player able to get the kill though. Now with the steed out, Zia goes down up at the top side. Best player falls to Akashi, and it's looking bad from the side of Alpha 7 North.
Oh my
More damage onto
God.
Cold World. He tries to dash away. Doom able to flicker in and pick it up. 3 down on the side of Alpha 7. Entity 7 get the turtle as well.
Play for Entity 7, and so far even Doom pushing back Zia. Oh no.
A little bit of a knock-up on a Nahtzz. Nahtzz stopped to about half health.
Oh no.
Gonna get knocked up again. Akashi with the Valkyrie Ascent. Can Nahtzz get away with the re-engage? Gets the jab, but still a better game. Yeah, there's definitely cracks all over the armor of Alpha 7 North, but in comes the big flicker from Shark into the backside. But Nahtzz still alone. RWM does catch, and RWM as well catches best player. Akashi slams down, looking for the next target up on the top side, though. Shark is still alone, and
Talk about splitting their legs apart. Ankle breakers coming on from Entity 7 right now. And they get Cold World in the mid lane as he was trying to defend the tempo that we were talking about earlier, Trex. When it comes to Entity 7, they don't like to play high tempo games, but Alpha 7 do it now, taking their own game against them and taking down. Yeah, I think Alpha Entity 7 grouped up together, able to rotate fast. Oh, but Nahtzz here.
ooh, RWM does come down. Cold World out of position, gets taken out. Akashi with the killing spree. And now Akashi jumps back in. Shark in a little bit of trouble as well. Entity 7 find the moment. They're going to move on to the tier 3. Is what you want to try to do. It's okay to use the ults to get rid of these waves. Entity 7 keeping steady pressure on them. A big knockup on a Shark. Shark in a bad spot. Doom get
Barely farmed up the Trinity to try and get on top of the back line. Look at the RWM. Oh my god.
AOG onto 2 with the knockup on the best player in the Violent Requiem. Zia comes in with a blazing new weapon. The damage just not there. Everyone from Alpha 7 does get away. Hide on Bush goes down. Tower about to drop in the mid side. Tier 2. Begin forced to back off.
Oh, no.
Moving back to Lord now. Alpha 7 maybe looking to try to contest this. Shark gets vision. Will get caught up. Forced to flicker back. Zia continues to work on the mid side. RWM does come out.
Ooh.
A lot of damage on Best Player. Best Player may not be able to get away from this. Re-engage though. RWM from Cold World as well. Can they make the play here? Begin brought low. Zia able to get the kill. And now finally Alpha 7 is trying to make the turnaround, but ND7 continues back as Doom takes out one. Nahtzz finds Akashi, but a double kill over to Doom, make it a triple.
Apart from maybe a flicker from Shark. Oh.
AOG doesn't connect, but it does open up space. RWM comes down from Shin, able to get the knockup. Down goes Best Player once again. Tower falls as well. Entity 7 looking to end this early. Blazing Duet jumps in. Cold World, double knockup from behind on Bush. They're going to move on to the base. Shark tries to get the stun, but it's still just not enough.
In this case, with the way that it's going, feels like it's going to be a 4-0. Even Onyx got a game off of BTR early. Even Falcons got a game off of TLPH. Just saying, things are 4-1, 4-1. We didn't get to see a lot of 4-0s. Granger's even great right now in the current meta. Bruno is better. There's a Brody Clint. I Piercer told you.
Best Player gonna start chipping away on this. Hide on Bush down at the orange buff. Entity 7 don't want to contest it. A lot of damage from Cold World onto Akashi. Akashi does get the Dark Wave along with the Pursuit, putting some nice damage down, but Best Player still secures the turtle. Vigeen and Shin backing off, but a nice Throne of Ruin will get caught off by the grab, and Vigeen has to ditch and run. And taking a lot of damage. In comes First Blood from Best Player. Now it's going to move on to the backside, trying to invade onto this purple buff. Entity 7 for the first time in 3 games on the run. A purple buff stolen.
Entity 7 can do with their damage and slowly taking the fight to them. Look at Doom. He's taking a lot of damage already. Meanwhile, Hide on Bush from outside. Can he outplay this?
Oh! Best Player finds him, hunts him down on the boss side though. Nahtzz taking a lot of damage. Shin looking for one more hit. Can Best Player come in and save the day? Brilliance comes out.
Good at put the pedal to the metal, and all of a sudden Entity 7 don't know what hit them. Vigeen forced to clear, will be pushed back as well. This could go down.
A lot of damage. Cold World continues to chip away. Takes another one out. A double kill into the hands of Cold World. Then I feel like Entity 7, this time they're the ones who maybe underestimated a bit, thinking, okay, we can give the Jushin. We're stomping them. We got this. But look at the damage though on a Shark. Shark may finally go down here. Will fall.
A clean game if Alpha 7 will be able to get these kills right now.
They're going to move in. Tower about to drop as Cold World creates a screen for the team. Best Player goes in along with Nahtzz. And down goes Hide on Bush. Lord is down and Glue right now going for a ride with the team. They're going to move back and try to close in on Vigeen. He does buy some time for Entity 7. But
good way to get the win. If not, they're just... They might be delaying the power spike of Entity 7.
Big stun from Vigeen, gets brought back. He is on Zia right now, but it still might not be enough. Lord comes in. It does buy them some time. Alpha 7 forced to go back. They're going to take out Vigeen, and then with Lord gone, they got to try to clear this with just a wave of minions. Zia down to about half health. In goes a big Throne of Ruin onto 2. Hide on Bush takes some damage. Akashi down. Alpha 7 trying to move on to the tower. That'll be it. Alpha 7 finally put a game on the board.
Eve is open for Alpha 7, but not Entity 7 anymore. Okay.
Game, they can pull it off in the late game. They can let Zia split on his own. They can make Nahtzz become an overwhelming problem, which he already started to become.
Ooh, knock up into the backside, able to get the airborne. Violent Requiem gets a kill on a Shin. Best Player backs off on RWM. He catch Hide on Bush. Are they going to look for another one? Vigeen not able to get away. Able to dash back. Uses the Tsunami Slam on the wrong target there. Best Player going to move back to the turtle now as Shark pulls away Hide on Bush. Alpha 7 North. Once again, having a good lead, but in comes Akashi with the bravest fighter, trying to get the stun on the Best Player. Best Player forced to dance around. Entity 7 trying to reclaim. Oh, nice stun on the Best Player. He's brought down low. Can Hide on Bush take this turtle? Best Player trying to make his way in, but he's able to get the retry. And now Hide on Bush is low.
It's going to start becoming a problem. Doom is having a tough time. They're not going to be able to respond to this here. Oh, Tsunami Slam.
Best Player walks into Tsunami Slam. RWM does come down. Shark unable to help. Best Player goes down, bites off a bit more than he can chew there. Does he get the purple? He's still able to steal the purple, making it a bit more worth his while, but wait, Cold World goes down. Shark forced to use Wrath of Dryad. SOD connects to nothing. Nahtzz trying to come in to help out. And Barat's still just a little bit too slow in the jungle, even with Best Player taking a death. He seems to be a step ahead. Magic Gush does come back. Shark takes a lot of damage, does go down. Doom able to get the kill with the bravest fighter in the backside. Cold World taking out Doom with the double. Nahtzz now on the run with Doom locking on. BMI's away to safety. Best Player player looking for the re-engage. Second turtle on the map, and already members going down. Best player dives in. Tsunami Slam does connect on the best player. He's looking low, taking a lot of damage, unable to survive as Hideout Bush gets the kill, and Nahtzz gets stunned up on a bouncing ball. He's 7. Their East Shred possibility. It's third turtle now. Can Alpha 7 pull something off? Nahtzz into the backside. Just bothering Shin right now. Shin might just go down. He's forced to use the flicker. Nahtzz still okay. Vagine unable to connect onto anyone. Nahtzz going to make his way back. He does get brought down to about 25% health. He has the Purify. Kashi going to try to move on to Cold World. Gets Sun. Best player still able to get the turtle. A lot of damage. Lands on a Hideout Bush. Is forced to use the Torna's Welcome just to get away. Vagine able to get the slam. Brings back Cold World. Cold World goes down. A lot of damage on the backside. Nahtzz finds Shin. Nahtzz looking for another target. Best player gets a double knockup. Hideout Bush brought low, and Nahtzz and Zia are cleaning house right now. It's 3.
And he knows Doom needs the items to kind of make it become a problem, right? And by then it might just be too little too low. Oh, best player!
Winner crown, RWM, best player in a little bit of trouble. Will go down. Hideout Bush able to get the kill. Here comes Zia. Here comes Shark. Shin able to get the kill on a Shark though. Zia with the dash back, with the side step, takes out Hideout Bush, gets the double. Spear Destruction catches Shin. Shin forced to use the flicker. Zia doesn't want to give it up. Akashi though might be a problem. Ooh, Zia with a side step once again. Bravest fighter. Zia bouncing around. This is the hero. People don't want to get it. He jumps into the bush. Close in as well.
Oh no.
Tsunami Slam tries to connect. Almost gets a knock up onto Akashi. CC immune, but not anymore. RWM connects. Akashi taking a lot of damage. Vagine tries to come in. Nahtzz able to use the consecration to get away. SOD. In goes Zia. Maybe he's biting off way too much, but he dashes back. Give me the cam on Zia. He gets shut down by Shin. Unable to get the kill. Maybe trying to perform a little too hard there. Shark down as well. Alpha 7 forced to back off. Vagine doesn't want to let it up.
It's going to become a problem. And even at the Purify, doesn't even pop it.
He used the Tsunami Slam. He doesn't use the Consecration or the Purify. Nahtzz still okay. RWM does come out, catches 2. Taunt lands onto Vagine. Vagine goes down. They try to move on to Cold World. Cold World taken out by Akashi. Up on the top side, Spear Disruption does connect. They're going to move on to Doom, and Doom goes down. No Cold Laner, but Shark falls as well. Akashi once again trying to save the day, but it's Shin all alone. The team is split up, and ND7 falls to dust as Alpha 7 move down the mid lane, clear the waves. It's 3 members against Akashi. They're not going to go for the Lord. They're going to go for towers.
The pressure is starting to pile. The pressure is starting to pile onto Entity 7. They've got no answers. And now all of a sudden, 13-13. Yes, the kills are even, but the goal lead is 5,000. Too much.
Zia with the sidestep. Vagine trying to lock on. Zia's forced to back off.
But into the Wrath of the Dryads, that's where it started to become a problem. And I think Entity 7 are not able to deal with it. They need to be the ones to pull the trigger first.
Ooh, SOD does connect. RWM comes down, catches multiple members. Hideout Bush low. Does finally fall. Shark able to get the kill. Doom takes out Shark though. Akashi looking for a target as well. Best player taken out. There's no retry on either side right now. It's Cold World and Nahtzz up against Doom, Akashi, and Shin. Entity 7 finally getting the win on this fight, but Nahtzz is still unkillable. He's 3-0-8, and Entity 7 knows they can't fight it.
Man, somebody, I don't know what Nahtzz. How are they gonna take him down? They took down 3 members, and I think they could have probably gone for the kill onto Nahtzz, but realizing that Cold World's still alive, and look at Akashi on top of him. Cold World goes down. What is she able to get that one?
What are they doing? Nahtzz now alone against 3, trying to delay the Lord as Zia and Shark make their way, but he's brought low. It's too much damage. He's forced to back off. He popped the Consecration. He popped the Purify. He's got nothing left but his own self. Hideout Bush shows up to the Lord. Zia on mid-side pushing the wave. SOD connects onto Doom. Is Zia going to commit? Zia commits, but Shin's there, and the damage is too much. Zia's gone. He falls into the trap, and now the knockup connects from Vagine. Best player unable to make a way in. Entity 7 have control of the pit. Entity 7 have control of the game for just a moment. Can they turn this around? Best player can't find an angle in. Vagine and Doom are just too hot right now, and Entity 7 just threw water on the fire. Nahtzz takes a lot of damage. RWM does come down. A Tsunami Slam onto Best player. Best player looking for a target as Doom chips away. Down goes Hideout Bush, but the Immortality does pop. He's still standing, able to walk back. Lord finally drops. Nahtzz into the backside, able to take on Hideout Bush. Best player there as well. Vagine is the next target. Doom up against Zia, but the Immortality's no longer around, and now Alpha 7 is on the run as Entity 7 Doom tries to turn it around. Akashi picking up the pieces. A huge magic push. And members of Alpha 7 are dropping like flies. Doom into the backside. Nahtzz trying to survive, but he just can't do it. Not on the fly. He's taken out. And Entity 7 are looking down the barrel of the gun. It's Shark against the world. A Canyon Minute to defend. Shark, can he do this? Can he try to save it? Entity 7 isn't going to let it happen. Shark goes down for the magic push, and Entity 7 make it to match point.
No. To Bruno, Beatrix, Arla. Okay,
okay.
Wait a second. With the turtle though, a little bit of action. Nice knock up on a best player. Best player. Unable to find a way in. Akashi zones him away. They're unable to be able to fight for this turtle. And Hide on Bush is able to secure it. A big knockup, though, comes from Akashi once more. Not trying to find his way in. Akashi goes down. First put in the hands of Shark.
Whatsoever. Waiting for him to use the Dauntless Fleet as well there on the right time. But here, again on the wall.
Black Shoes does pop, though. Cold World into a safe spot. Taking a lot of damage. Finally goes down.
So he's not going to be able to walk around quite a lot. And also at least bait out a couple of these skills, especially the black deadly magic.
Oh! At least they get the kill, though. It's 2 for 1. A nice save by Alpha 7. It was close, but they made the commit happen. But now on the top, Zia in a lot of trouble between 3 members under the tower trying to survive. Shark comes in to help out. Zia does eventually drop for the price of a Vagine. A decent trade for Entity 7 trying to even out the board.
Yeah, they even out the board right now. But it's still 1K behind, though, almost in gold. I think on the bot side, I thought it was disastrous, not going to lie. But best player able to get that double, really clutch things up. And this is where you want to be if you're YSS. You don't want to go down, but there, the Sky Piercer. This is what I was worried about. No.
Well done, Akashi 0-3-1, and you mentioned earlier how he's going to be the one to be able to zone away best player, but if they can put him behind, it does help out a lot in these neutral objectives. Vagine taking a bit of damage. Shark, Zia, and Cold World zone them away, and second turtle does go into the hands of Alpha 7. Shark drops a glorious pathway up on the top side, though. Vagine looking for a target. Nahtzz with the final slash. Looking for Doom, able to get under the tower, popping off. Walks in a hide on Bush, though, takes a lot of damage from Akashi. Nahtzz will drop. Akashi able to get the kill. Black Dragon comes out. They're on the chase. They're on the hunt. Vagine able to get the knockup. Shark low. Zia low as well with the deadly magic. He will not survive. And Hide on Bush looking for more targets. Cold World doesn't have the black shoes. Can he get away? One more health and he drops. Akashi. Zia supposed to be having an early game advantage. Doesn't seem to have it right now. Getting targeted down, and these are the ganks we were worried about for Alpha 7. Another pickoff. Entity 7 does so great at attacking these off lanes right now. A big knockup. A lot of damage on a best player. Best player able to get the turtle, but will he get away with his life? Akashi drops. Best player able to get the kill. More damage on the back side as Nahtzz chase down Vagine. Nahtzz going to get targeted down by Doom.
I don't think they want to throw away. Not after a previous game. Oh, final slash.
Final slash. Locks on to Vagine and Akashi. Vagine low. Best player able to get the kill. Another top side trying to clear the wave. Push it onto the tower. Alpha 7 looking for an angle. Black Dragon comes out. Vagine brought very low as Nahtzz tries to switch targets and petrifying the best player. Best player is shattered down. Vagine goes down as well as Akashi tries to survive a hide on Bush drops. There's no rushing on the field. And 3 members of Entity 7.
Yeah, they don't have a marksman right now to blitz down his lower right. Oh, shit, goes in a little too deep.
Nahtzz goes down, though. And the next target might just be Zia, Doom, and Shin holding off Alpha 7 all alone.
They got Shin. Shin did a brilliant job baiting out that fight. And now look at this. They're going again. Oh.
Tech charge. Lands on a 2. Vagine goes down, though. Cold World able to get the kill. Shark gets stunned, but the Black Dragon comes out to stop. And Zia brought very, very low. Hide on Bush takes him out. And now E7 is pushing back onto Alpha as best player tries to look for the re-engage.
Able to get the final blow. And he's able to get the tracking shot. Force out so much, but here's the glorious path from Shark.
Beautiful wall, though, from Vagine. A nice final slash to catch Akashi. Mount Shocker to lock down Shin. And best player gets away with a slipper of health. Shin goes down finally. Nahtzz able to get the kill. Zia finds Vagine. Best player looking for the re-engage. Lord goes to best player. And 4 members drop an entity. Minions on the mid. Alpha 7 north. Wait a second. Vagine comes out with a tech charge with a lot of damage in response. Best player to the backside. Nahtzz as well. Black Dragon trying to connect onto multiples, but he does still have the petrify. Shin down. Alpha 7 going to move on to
the field to add more pressure. Shark already popped the conceal.
Big final slash from Nahtzz. Lands onto Akashi. Akashi goes down. Still no Shin. He's finally going to come out. But wait, hide on Bush gets deleted. Cold World gets the kill. Mid tower gone. Alpha 7 North still taking it slow. They know 3 members are up. They don't have the minions quite yet. Gotta wait on this wave. It's Shin, Vagine, and Doom up against the world. Tech charges in the hands of Vagine. Watch for it. Wait for it. Can he find some members? Can he find a knockup that can change everything around? No, he misses. And now Alpha 7 looks for the re-engage. He gets a knockup. Vagine finally drops. No immortality to bring him back as Alpha 7 moves forward. Still waiting on another wave, but there's only a cannon minion on the bottom to try to finish things out. Shin back on the map, Akashi there as well. Nahtzz gets final slash. Akashi taken out a killing spree for rest player. Another wave coming down the mid. Black Shrews from Cold World. Alpha 7 still unable to finish things as Hide on Bush is back on the map. Alpha
7 looking to end the game.
Hound Shocker doesn't connect. Vagine does have a tech charge. He's not going to use it quite yet. As Cold World comes to the backside, Shin goes down. Shark able to get the kill. Vagine taking a lot of damage as well. The base down to 50%. Best player finds Vagine. All they got to do is lock on. 1 cannon minion. More waves coming in. A couple more hits, and Alpha 7 take game number 5.
Definitely won the early game in their favor. They're looking to siege towers.
Of the gourd in his hands, but he's got a Beatrix that's going to be on his back the whole time.
Yeah, the problem is
already a lot of damage
here, but Vagine.
Unless they do something crazy with Nahtzz, but I think it's honestly the safe play to just give this one up. Nahtzz with the Bravest Fighter takes a lot of damage from Akasi. Best player trying to make his way in. Best player finds Vagine onto the backside with electrifying beats, getting some nice damage down. Nahtzz as well, putting some pressure onto Akashi. Hide on Bush, responds back. Best player takes a lot, trying to get away. Will go down, but look at the health bars. Can they get the kill? Akashi drops. Hide on Bush drops as well. Nahtzz brought low, trying to escape. Shin looking for the final shot, but unable to connect on. A nice bouncy ball. Nahtzz with the re-engage with 1 health, willing to risk it. Best player shows up in the nick of time. They're going to go for this turtle now.
Sure, best player went down, but then the rest of the members were still up, and this is becoming a problem.
Ooh. A lot of damage on Hide on Bush. Zia gets it. That is huge. Vagine now looking for the re-engage.
Playing the Evil Queller, Blade Surge a little bit, trying to get on top of Zia, but there's 2-man Fatal Links.
Fatal Links onto 2. Cold World there with the Magic Gush. A lot of damage onto Vagine once again. And the shortcut comes out. Akashi tries to lock on the Cold World. He is able to get the kill. Bravest Fighter. But now Nahtzz maybe a little bit too deep. Gets a stun onto Doom. Doom can't re-engage. But it's 1-for-1 Vagine for Cold World. But in the backside, Zia locks on to Hide on Bush, getting the kill. Akashi wants to close different distance, but Shark is there.
Oh, you got the counters to the chips shortcut as well. You just got to make sure you don't get a little too aggressive.
Vagine now looking for the stun on the best player, unable to get it. Biting the bait this time.
Yeah, they're not. They don't want the carrot. They got a taste of the stick. Oh, no. Oh, Shin.
Shark into the backside, drops a shortcut. Best player comes out, moves on to Hide on Bush. Shark takes a lot of damage. A big Fatal Links, but it doesn't connect onto Shark because of the Purify. Cold World moves back to safety. Shark very low. Hide on Bush able to get the kill on the best player. Looking rough. Magic Gush does take out Vagine. Cold World into safety. Zia looking for free shots. It's 2v2 right now. Nahtzz also walking down behind on Bush in a dangerous spot, trying to lock on to Zia, able to get the kill. It's Nahtzz versus Hide on Bush now.
Yeah, and this is what Hide on Bush kind of wanted, right? He wanted to make sure he gets a couple of kills, make the advantage for yourself. Oh no, look at Shark. He made the rotations at the right time. With a wide walk and now Hide on Bush taken on to go back to a corner. Vagine comes in to save the day. Is he trying to go for it?
He doesn't have the shortcut. He's not going to be able to take his team to safety. Shark right now, clearing waves for the first time in 6 games. Entity 7 take the first tower. Playing the map a bit more. A lot of damage on a Doom. Best player able to pick it up with electrifying beats. No Fatal Links to connect. Vagine goes down.
Steal that one away. Grand Theft Orange, what, in the 8th minute right now? Zia looking to get caught off. Purify still not popped in.
Shark pulls through.
Oh my god.
Drops a shortcut. Nobody comes in. Zia does go down. Hide on Bush will pay for this though. Cold World able to get the shut down. A nice amount of gold, and all that means that best player gets a Lord. Alpha 7 looking for any moment to strike Cold World. Uses the Magic Gush. Gets jumped down on. Hide on Bush able to get the kill. A big stun. Lands on a Zia. Zia able to purify. Flick back. And in comes the rest of the team. Hide on Bush taken low. Zia taken out as Hide on Bush gets the kill. Cold World in trouble. Best player in trouble. And Alpha 7 are falling amongst them all. Shark able to just get away, and Nahtzz stands tall as well. Akashi behind on Bush. It's on a Shark, it pops Purify. There goes an ult for a Puri. Lord gets brought low. Doom on the backside. Best player tries to lock on to Begin. Zia able to get a quick shot and take him out. That's one down on the side of NZ7 as Akashi tries to make his way in. But Nahtzz with a beautiful flicker takes out Doom and lands on top of more. He's taking them all with him. Zia finds a target and Hide on Bush is on the run.
Just boost the confidence of the entire team right now.
Best player.
Time, but never able to get the throne. And now Entity 7 backed into a corner, looking on the barrel of game 7.
Zia gets the hit. Fatal Links does land on to Nahtzz. Nahtzz able to brave his spider away. Zia getting free hits on a Vagine. Hide and Bush back on the map. Shark is low. Cold World down about 70% as well. Best player forced to go back up to the top side. Lord coming soon. Everyone needs some health bars before they make the big engage. Shark does have an immortality along with other members of the team. Minions crashing down on the top side of ND7 know they need to defend. If they can defend this Lord, it could come down to a draw game. But wait, big magic gush, big damage on Vagine. He will go back to the base to get some health back into his tank. This is a 30k health Lord right now as Nahtzz jumps onto Doom. Doom trying to run away but taking out. Shark gets the kill. Vagine though able to take out Best Player along with the rest of the team. A big Fatal Links on the 3. This is huge. Nahtzz with the bravest fighter though. And Bush able to take out Cold World. Where is Zia? He's nowhere to be found. He's getting pivoted away by Akashi. And Entity 7 are turning the tables. Entity 7 are capturing this game back into their hands. It's a full 5-man wipe.
Now, and Entity 7 are going to do everything that they can to capitalize. The Best Player is going to be back up, and so is Cold World. It's going to be enough, about 10 seconds to make things up.
They could lock on base here. They have a cannon minion. If Best Player can't clear this wave, he gets Fatal Links back.
Oh, no.
That could be it. That might just be the end. The base goes down. And whether it's the north or the south, there's never been an alpha that Entity 7 sees as equals. It's the first MCT Grand Finals, and Entity will be your first champions.
Inaugural champions of the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Championship Tour of the Americas. The North and the South collide, but south of the border, they've been cooking to what North lost the flavor of. Yes, they're back in the international scene, but Entity 7 having the exposure earlier, just a step ahead in this first season, and able to topple the giants, the Alpha 7 of the North.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Demostrar por qué en la Wildcat va a ganar su lugar. Y por supuesto, también queremos felicitarlos y darles un gran aplauso. Good luck in the Wildcard. I know you're gonna make a great game and you're gonna earn your spot. Aplausos para ellos. Dice que se las tienen que quedar ellos. Dásela acá a nuestro coach.